Hello and welcome. Today's topic is gonna be near and dear to my heart. I already have some things prepared here, like the amount of time spent for amount of money that you get in the game, and like you saw it in the thumbnail. So yeah, today's topic is gonna be we're just gonna talk about, or I'm just gonna talk about. Well, you're gonna listen, and I'm gonna talk about. Well, like. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna cut it, and in the video I'm gonna talk about, you're gonna listen to the video where I'm gonna talk about Timesinks. So yeah, that's what we're gonna talk, oh, I'm gonna talk about here. So yeah. Roll the intro.
Hello, my name is Grumpy.
Okay, so first off, one more time sync, I gotta talk about you guys, and you guys are amazing. We are almost at 2,000 subscribers. I'm trying to find the fucking thing. Timesinking, more Timesinks. Analytics, there we go, reach engagement, live count. I have 3 people that have unsubscribed because of my today's videos of well, the second one still didn't release. It's about the clouds. The previous video where I had like 3 guys unsubscribe, it was basically because of the my river tech review of like, it was just 1 minute, but you guys are amazing. You guys that stay here are amazing. You guys that are like coming back here and not subscribe, you're a bit less amazing, but you're still amazing. And you should subscribe so you can be even more amazing. And on that topic, let's talk about people that are the most amazing. Yeah, like, there's no difference, but some of us are more amazing. I don't know. Patrons, guys, I love you. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you want to support the channel, there's gonna be a link down in the info section of the video, and you can support it there so I can make more Timesinks and talk about more like stuff. And yeah, thank you, and go support the channel. This video is gonna be all about Timesinks, and it's gonna be a Timesink in itself. So yeah, you can expect more of that. Anyway, let's talk about Star Citizen. Alright, so first off, let's talk about what made me do this video. You know that I have a lot of like negative things to say about Timesinks in this game in particular, because this game is fucking full of those. But I played the PTU, and I've tried doing the like bunker missions, and then like looting the corpses there, and then going back to stations and selling those. So naturally, because the only like shop that I could think of that sells gear, like equipment, like fucking armor sets and all of that, and also sells or buys weapons, is on Grimhex. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do, because I did a bunch of bunker missions prior to this one, and like the servers were crashing and etc. Like it's the PTU, it doesn't matter. Like I don't care about the money that I lost, or I just care about the time, because I was trying to test it out, right? So after a bunch of hours, like 6 or 7 or fucking 8 hours, I tried it again, and then I settled on like, okay, I'm gonna go to Yella, I'm gonna do bunker missions on Yella, and hop back to Grimhex, because that's gonna be like the fastest route, right? Well, it took me 15 minutes. I'm not gonna roll the whole video here, but I'm probably gonna, over me talking, I'm gonna post a bunch of like situations that I had there. And yeah, like it took me 15 minutes to do the mission and to like get all the corpses from the bunker into my redeemer. And yes, I did a bad thing, because from you, like I got a bunch of ships for free from you guys that are buying the game over my referral codes, which I like use like in 3 videos. So yeah, thank you for that. But like I upgraded to the Redeemer from the Blades. It was like a $50 upgrade, so why not? And anyway, so I was putting the corpses into my Redeemer. They were like falling through the Redeemer over and over again. It was so fucking annoying. And I hope that this will be like fixed before it hits PU, but if not, it's gonna be really fun doing those. Yeah, so instead of dragging the undersuits of a guy into your inventory on your ship, you can't do it anymore like you could in the previous patch or in the current patch in the PU. You need to drag all the things like one by one. Yay, because there's no transfer all button. So that's one of the time sinks. And there were like 20 bodies, maybe. It was a bunch of like security guards and a bunch of like Ninetales guards, and then weapons, and then shit that they took, that they like looted from the boxes over there. Bear in mind that this is like the first mission, and it like pays 10k. So I was like, okay, can I get more? And you can, but you're gonna lose a lot of time. So after dragging all of those one by one into the inventory, I hopped back to Grimhex. The first time it happened, my ship exploded while entering the hangar for no fucking reason, no apparent reason. And I was like, okay, fuck it, it's the PTU, I'm gonna do it again. And I did it again. And it took me 56 minutes to do the same fucking thing again. But when I got there, I got somewhere about around like 18k for all the gear that I like took, all the armor and all the weapons and everything that was in my inventory. But the thing is, for some reason, I don't know if this is a design choice or a bug, but I reported it as a bug. You can't sell stuff from your ship's inventory like in the shops, so you couldn't just sell those armors and weapons directly from your ship. You had to fucking transfer it into like Grimhex's or the station's inventory, and it's the same on every station. And that's one more time sink, because there's no shift click, there's no alt click, there's no control click, there's no transfer all, there's no select all, but there's a sort button, which like who the fuck is gonna use that? And then you have like, you can't even double click and like transfer shit like that. No, you gotta fucking transfer it by clicking and dragging to the side, clicking and dragging, etc, etc. And you basically you gotta do it twice, because you gotta put it into your ship and then you gotta put it into the station's inventory. But after all that, you go to the terminal, and on the terminal there's a quick sell button. Thank God for the quick sell button, because it's gonna be faster, right? No, you can't sell stacked things, like you can't quick sell all those stacked things, and every time you click on the fucking quick sell button after the item is sold, you gotta press OK. Why? If it's quick sell, just fucking let me click once and that's it. Like, I had a ton of stuff, because prior to all of that, I did like 3 bunker missions and I made like 35k, and it was like, I don't know, 4 hours maybe of work, basically fucking hard labor to like do all of that. And then like I earned 35k by fucking clicking quick sell, okay, 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 quick sell, okay. This is not a loop. Quick sell, okay. I'm just trying to like, I'm trying to make you understand how fucking annoying it is. And that's like quick selling shit, right? And you can't like select a bunch of stuff with like shift and click in the shops, so you can quick sell them all and just click OK once. No, you can't. You can only like quick sell and click OK on a single item. And it's just fucking annoying. And on top of that, you have elevators. For what reason? Like, okay, so each station, except Grimhex and Olenser, of course, has elevators. And those elevators are basically the same. They've changed some, like on Evers, the pad is on the others, it's a bit different. Like I do encourage variety, because like variety is what makes a game beautiful and fun to play. But like those boxes that like fly through the stations are basically the same boxes that get you from the pad into the station? Why is there not a button in the first elevator when you get off the pad? Why is there not a fucking button to go to the galleria, or whatever they want to call it, or to the cargo deck, or to the fucking refinery? Why is there not a button? It's the same fucking elevator, basically. Because you gotta go through like 2 of these, and you gotta spend more time. For what? Like, why? I don't fucking get it. Like, they don't elevate. None of the elevators elevate. Most of the elevators circulate, basically. We can call them circulators, right? Or whatever. But, like, why can't you go from the pad to the refinery immediately? Like, okay, let it be slow as it is right now, but just let me not fucking go into 2 fucking elevators and then have to like make the same fucking trip back so I can get to the pad. It's stupid. And then, of course, you have quantum jumps. Okay, those are inevitable in like these kinds of games, and I have nothing against them. Maybe I will like speed them up by 5% solely because like we are in a smallish system, in a single system, and like why not? And it's not gonna change that much, but at least we're not gonna spend that much time. And then you have the new fucking thirst and food systems that like you're gonna be dying of thirst and being hungry. Because like in an hour, if you're running around in an hour or less than an hour, you're gonna like be almost dead out of thirst. Dude, like I have woken up 4 hours ago. I have drank water once. There, I'm gonna drink water once more. This is Serbian water, so I can't be sponsored, right? See? And that's it for like an hour, maybe. One fucking, like, I'm not gonna die from thirst if I wouldn't die from thirst if I didn't drink this. And then you gotta go like buy bottles and like carry them with you, and then you gotta go back to stations because like it feels like, I'm not sure, but it feels like the capacity of the tanks, of the hydrogen tanks on most ships has changed, and like we have less. I don't like the angle of this camera now. Okay, one more time sync, because why the fuck not? I feel like they lowered the capacity of the hydrogen tanks on most ships now. So you will need to go and refuel like even more than you had to do in previous patches. Maybe I'm wrong, but it sure fucking feels like they're like lower, I don't know, by 20% or something. Or maybe it's because they took out the fuel scoop that we had on most ships. I don't know. All that I know is that I've tried to fly to the Microtech River, and the Microtech River is like 436 kilometers away from New Babbage. 430 fucking 6. I tried it in the Gladius. I tried it in the Blade. I tried it in what was the third one? It wasn't Cuddy Black. No. I forgot about the third one. It was also a fighter. Well, in the Hornet, I tried it in the Hornet. I'm trying to be honest and exact, and all of those ships lost their fuel before I could get there. The only way that I could get there is by running, like, going there in a fucking Starfarer. And it's a size 3 ship. Why is that, CAG? Like, 436 kilometers, like a fucking Tesla can do 436 kilometers. You can do it in a car, like, fucking airplanes right now can fly that much. Like, what's up with the fucking, like, fuel tanks in ships now? I really don't fucking understand it. But we have even more time sinks. We have medical gameplay now, which is like, okay, every game has like some kind of that in it, and that's okay. But like, if if you want to do level design, if you want to design a game, why put the fucking hospitals away from the ship terminals? Like Crusader, ArcCorp, Lorville, like all of those hospitals are not close to the spaceport, so you gotta take the trains. Why can't you, if you're on Lorville, why can't you land somewhere closer, like on New Babbage? Every time I go to New Babbage to buy weapons or whatever, I land right next to the Commons. I don't even fucking call the ATC, I don't care about that. I land right next to the Commons, and I get inside on foot, buy my shit, and then if I have to like have it on that ship right there, I hop into the spaceport, I get in on the ship, and I take off. Cause it's faster. Cause like Port Olisar was amazing because it took us like 1 minute to get into the ship and take off. All the other stations from when you spawn on in the hubs until you get to your ship and take off, it takes like 2.5 minutes. And when you multiply the times that you have to fucking do that, if you're a miner, for example, you gotta take like 4 elevator trips every time you're next to a station so you can refine. It's just a time sink after a time sink. Like, finding good rocks is already annoying enough because you're gonna fly and try to find them. Sometimes you're lucky and you get a great fucking rock right in front of you, but most of the times you're not. And yeah, like, dude, like, why have 4 fucking elevator trips? Why can't it be 2? Why can't you cut it to 2? There's no reason. There's actually no fucking reason, except that like Chris hates us and he wants us to suffer, and he just wants us to like know that like he is the man, and that like, yeah, like the ADC button. Why did we wait for that much, for that long, for the fucking keybind? Nobody can answer that. You can see Todd Pappy in their Q&A when Jared asked him like, why not now, why not like earlier, and he was like, honestly, I don't know. Cause like, yeah, fuck us, I guess. If you do ERT bounties, like if you do any kinds of bounties, like first off, if you're doing the like assessment or like certifications and all of that, you're gonna like hop to fucking to a planet where the thing is, where the bounty is, and there's not gonna be a quantum like jump marker to that particular guy. And you'll need to, like, I had bounties spawn 1,200 kilometers away from me, and I couldn't, like, wherever you jumped, like OM whatever on Microtech, that happened on Microtech to me, but wherever you jump, it doesn't matter, you're still gonna be like 1,000 kilometers away from it, and the only way to do it is to cut your quantum jump, or cut your power to the engines and everything during a jump, and that's okay, but still you're like 500 kilometers away from it. Why though? Because like I'm gonna have a fight that's gonna last like 10 to 15 seconds, and what is the point of me flying there? Also, I've had that in the PTU and the PU, even with like LRTs and MRTs. What's the second one? MRTs, I think. Sometimes even they don't have a marker, so you gotta fly to them. Oh, cause that's like real. Having like, I'm grumpy. You're a piece of shit. You're gonna fucking think of a reason. I'm pretty sure. But do you understand that if you want to show this game to a new guy, like I tried it, like I tried to like show this game to my friends, and I'm pretty sure that at least one of you has a friend that like wanted to play it, and then. Like let's say he spawns on Lorville, or he spawns on Crusader, or whatever, and then like in this patch you need to buy water and snacks and all that before you even take off, so you gotta walk him through it. And like even if you don't need to walk him through it, you gotta do it yourself, dude. And then you're gonna take up, you're gonna try to meet somewhere, you're gonna go to like some elevator game loops that I like to call them. Let's say that there's no fucking bugs there. Like, if there's no bugs there, it's still gonna take like 45 minutes to an hour just to meet up with your friend that is new to the game. Like, orc play is... like, we're used to it now. We are basically used to it now. But should it be that fucking slow? Should it be that slow to like regroup and try to like get together and do something? Like, you spend... I can't even fucking understand. Like, the yacht club. Prior to the wipe, I had basically all the ships because one of you guys, I'm not gonna mention the name, because somebody is gonna like bother him, but yeah, like, he sent me all the money, and basically all the money that exists in Star Citizen, and I bought all the ships. I got the 890 jump, and I went to a ship meet by the yacht club. It wasn't intentional, I just like bumped into them, and they had like 600 eyes, 890 jumps, and all of that. And I came there and they were like, excuse me, did you buy that with real money? And I was like, no, I bought it in the game. Fuck off, please. Now, that's just being a terrible human being. But let's think about how long or how much time did they invest into a fucking ship meet. Like, they just needed to get to a planet, to the same spot, and land. It took him like more than 20 minutes, I'm pretty sure. For most of them, because of the bugs and all of that, it was probably even fucking more. So, do you understand that like time sinks at this point with all the bugs are just bad for the game? It's bad for, like, they're bad for your health, basically. And on top of that, there's gonna be even more time sinks. Like, refueling with a Starfare takes a long time. Refueling on a station now takes even more time than it did before. Like, if you're in a size 3 ship, it's gonna take a massive fucking amount of time just to refuel it. And then if you're in a Starfare, you still gotta refuel the pods if you wanna do that. Like, okay, it needs to take like a certain amount of time, but why does it need to take that fucking long? Like, I'm just asking right here, right now, when is the point where like Star Citizen or CAG is gonna introduce like queuing to do something? I'm pretty sure, well, we have queues already if there's a bunch of people on a terminal, let's say Lorville, let's say New Deal, and there's people that want to buy ships and you're the last one in queue. Let's say Jumptown 2.0, queuing again. Like, I actually wanted to, like, when is CAG gonna add queuing as a game loop in this game? Like, I understand why they are adding a bunch of time sinks, because like there's nothing to do in the game, to be honest, and therefore you need to spend more time and you need to like feel like you're immersed in that like environment and in the verse and all of that. But still, why does it need to take that fucking long? Why do we need to spend an hour to earn like 35 fucking K or 18K actually from a single bunker mission? Why do we have to drag the items from the inventory over and over again? Why do we have to fucking quick sell and then click OK? Why, like, you need to think this out a bit more, CAG, before you release it. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, inventory system is now, is it tier 0 still or is it tier 1? What is it right now? And if it is tier 1, why didn't you add select all or transfer all or a button or a shift click or a control click or something like that? But no, you have scrolling and then you have pages and then you, yeah, I'll be done in a fucking hour. What's the point? And also, with all of that, it's just like, After a while, after like a month or 2 months or 3 months of playing, you like start to realize that there is not much to this game, because there is not much to fucking play here. You can play this Timesinks and the Timesinks only. You have 3 game loops: mining, bounty hunting, and all of like the PvP and PvE bounty hunting. It doesn't matter. You have hauling, and that's it. That's it. Now we're gonna get salvage. Great. Medical gameplay. It's not fucking gameplay. Come on. It's not gameplay. No, you can't call it a fucking gameplay loop. But we're gonna get salvage. And you know what I think about salvage and how it looks like in the fucking beams that are used for everything. But that's basically what we have. Maybe in bounty hunting you have like 2 different things, and that's like mercenary and bunker missions, and then you have bounty hunting. But it's basically the same thing. Like you go there, you kill people, and you get money for that. Okay, nice. For the first few months. After that, what? Like you're just gonna go and do the same things so you can get more ships, and then what? Then what? Then like another fucking time sink of like waiting for the new patch so you can maybe get something. And that's it. I have written down a bunch of shit and I didn't even fucking talk about them, and I'm gonna end the video here because fuck this. I don't fucking like, there's no point. You understand what I'm talking about. Like fucking time sinks over and over again. Don't get me wrong. Certain things should take certain amount of time, but in the state of the game that we have right now, with the money earning potential from like missions and all of that, you spend just too much time doing nothing and earning no money just to earn some money so you can add that to the money that you have so you can buy a carrot in the end. At some point, I did like a calculation of how many hours or days would you need, and I think it was like 3.5 days of 24/7 playing, and it was without refueling, without like I took out the jump times and all of that, just to do ERT missions to get a carrot, and it was like 3.5 days, something like that. 3.5 days. 24/7. Who the fuck? Maybe it was like 2.5 days, but I think it was 3.5. Who the fuck has that much time in a month to play a game? Except me, a fucking YouTuber, a musician that doesn't have a job right now, that is doing YouTube. I have time. I don't fucking care about that, but maybe I have time. And in the end, even if I did have time, I will fucking kill myself before I did that, because it's so fucking boring, because it's just because, like, I didn't count in the time sinks in all of that, like 3.5 days. No time sinks were counted in. It was just going there, killing, constant killing. The ERTs. And then what? Like, what's the point here, CG? I really don't understand it. I'm getting aggravated. And I'm gonna end the video here. Fuck this. Thank you for watching, and I love you guys. As I've said at the start of the video, I really appreciate you. We are almost at 2,000 subscribers. I guess more people unsubscribed since I started making the video, so I don't know. Anyway, thank you, love you. And don't forget to bring a towel when you're traveling through space, because a time sink might fucking kill you. Bye. Mwah.